Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing our final video on the Discovery set from Parfum d'Empire. Sad. So, as I've just said, this is the final video from the Discovery set of Parfum d'Empire. I've enjoyed doing these over the last couple of weeks. I enjoy a big sample set, you know. It's not the most popular videos that I put out, but I don't care. I'm going to continue to do this because I like it. And that's the best kind of content, I think. So, to just recap over what's happened over this playlist, or if you've just been following these videos in real time, got a sample set, like a complete set from Parfum d'Empire. I try all of the samples on test sticks, yes, test strips, and then I pick which ones I like the smell of, I like the sound of, and I try those ones on skin, and if any impress me enough, I'll buy bottles. This is the way that you should this is the way that I would recommend to other people how to discover fragrance. A lengthy well, not necessarily a lengthy process, but a process that you go through rather than just going out and blind buying fragrances. Now, this is a bit do as I say, not as I do, which isn't ideal. I mean, when I say it's not ideal, it's not, but I wouldn't recommend people to go out and blind buy fragrances. Don't do that. Don't do that. I do that. But I don't recommend it to other people because I'm not about spending your money or encouraging you to go out and recklessly purchase things that you don't need just to discover them, just for the sake of consuming, you know, just to scratch an itch. I'll be doing a video on this topic at some point. I watched Claire's video about 7 reasons not to buy fragrance. I think it was 7 reasons, maybe more, maybe less. But reasons not to buy fragrance. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try and do it in a way that doesn't make me come out as a steaming hypocrite. But anyway, as I say, this is the way I would recommend to people to discover fragrance. Sample, and then if you're sure you like it, buy it. There are other considerations, but that's for another day. Today, we're going to be trying the last 4 on skin. They are Fougere Bengale, Aziyadé, Musc Tonkin, and Cuir Ottoman. I had to decant Cuir Ottoman because it came in this little vial, I suppose. A little tub. So, not to worry. I've managed it. And here we go. Fougere Bengale. I remember this being green. I will get the notes up. I think there's lavender. Obviously, there's lavender if it's a Fougere. We'll be putting this on the back of my left hand. It'd be clean. Oh, that wasn't the world's greatest spray. There we go. Okay, I'm getting a blast of that straight away. Warm, spicy. I'm getting some peppery kind of, like a fresh pepper. but I'm getting the lavender as well. And I'm also getting something very warm, like a vanilla benzoin patchouli kind of thing. But there's green there as well. Not your typical green. I think there was hay in this. Hey. Smoky. Tobacco. For some reason, and I don't know why, this is giving me slight Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme vibes, which is also Fougère. That's a lot brighter and a lot more summery and a lot lighter, and it's not necessarily lighter because the base has got heft, you know, there's girth in them there molecules. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. This is lovely. This is genuinely really nice. It's a lot nicer on skin. This is again another reason to try fragrances on your skin before you buy them, you know, because they could be better, they could be worse, and you are going to put them on skin unless you only apply fragrance to clothes. I'm not getting the mint so much. I'm getting a green feel. Tea. Tea for me. Gucci Pour Homme 2 vibe. Whenever I smell like a tea note, I always go back to Gucci Pour Homme 2. I need to start wearing that more, actually. But this video isn't about that. This has got a kind of warm, Chergy kind of thing going on, which I do remember this has got hay and tobacco. Obviously, Chergy's got hay and tobacco as well. It doesn't smell like Chergy, but it's got that warm kind of thing going on. This is really nice. This is something I've found from this house. Everybody's saying it's a brilliant house. They're well made. They're fantastic. I totally get it. Totally understand. Absolutely. I agree. Really good fragrance. I really enjoy that. It's masculine, fresh but dark. We'll see. We will see. So, next we have Aziyadé. Now, I remember this being a little bit warm. Came out in 2008. And this was... Did it have a little bit of funk to it? This is going on my left forearm. 3 sprays. Yes, this has got funk. Although there is a freshness in there as well, a little fruity freshness, a little bit more bracing on skin. Whoops. You stay there, behave thyself. There it is. There's a slightly sweaty vibe from it though. I don't know where that's coming from. Cumin or something in that kind of range, something spicy. It's not just sweat. It's not just pure cumin, you know. It's not like a Persian saffron from Xenia. It's not like a... There's a bit there, and it is a little bit sweaty. It's a little bit fruity. It's dark. If it didn't have that warm, spicy vibe, which I don't like, and it does turn to BO on me, that's what it smells like. But there's a lot more than that going on, you know. Dark fruits, stuff like blackberries, dates, you know. But other things as well, like a citrus kind of thing, like a light fruit, and spice, lots of spice, fresh spice as well. Something a bit zingy. Whenever I think zingy, I think like, what's it called? Like effervescent, oh fuck me, I know exactly what it is. Ginger. Doesn't smell gingery, but it's got that kind of fizz, that bracing, effervescent kind of quality that I get from. I always get like a carbonated, like an overly carbonated drink. Do you know when you drink a carbonated drink and what happens is that it goes up your nose and you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's got that. But it's got this darkness. It is really very, very good, and it's very novel in the way that it's different and new from a lot of other houses. These are very good fragrances, very well made. Perfumer's brilliant. That kind of BO sort of vibe's starting to wear off a bit now. I'm getting more of a spicy, dark, fruity, slightly rich, spicy kind of thing, you know? Like a lot of spice. Nothing too much, nothing that's like vulgar, you know? Nothing's overdosed, nothing's too much in here. It all works together very well. Very well made. Very, very good ingredients, very well made. I like that, and we will have to see how it progresses on the old skin. Next we have Musc Tonkin, and Musc Tonkin is going on the back of my right hand. If I remember correctly, the only note stated in this is musk, but I smelled a lot more than musk. It may be the only note, but it's not the only ingredient. Does that make sense? It's a musk accord, which makes it interesting because there's a lot more going on. I don't know if you can see that nice little sheen going on. Sorry, that is my chair creaking. Musc Tonkin. I think I said that this wasn't my type of fragrance, but I would try it on skin because a lot of musk fragrances like this need trying on skin because of the way that musk accords and musk perfumes work. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. This is nice, but on first whiff, I can, I don't want to say stick with my original decision, but these musk fragrances aren't my type of fragrances. I like musk in fragrance sometimes, but not all the time, not every time. And musk heavy perfumes are not my thing. I've got Kiehl's Original Musk, which kind of scratches a lot of itches, does a lot of things for me. I rarely wear it. It's been a long time since I've worn it. It's one of those fragrances I'll smell from time to time, and I use it as a reference, and I like having it in the collection. Like I say, it fills a lot of gaps for me. This has got like a warm undercarriage kind of smell, like a clean undercarriage, but still You know, like the underside of like a cat, you know? It's what I get from warm, musky sort of things, you know? It's not milky. Sometimes I get warm milk. Is it though? Slightly creamy, warm milk kind of vibe. Really nice. Really nice. But not for me. You know? Like it would have to do something completely wild for it to change my opinion on it at the minute, simply because I've been down this road many times with musk fragrances. I mean, we'll see. You never know. In the next video in this series, you might see me with a bottle of Musc Tonkin and being like, oh, unbelievable. It started doing all sorts of madnesses on my skin and I loved it. But unless it does something like that, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it. And so last, but certainly not least, is Cuir Ottoman. I had to decant this. This is meant to be a big leather, but I didn't get big leather from it on the stick. One of the main reasons I'm trying this is because it comes so highly recommended. Ah, these sprayers are so good. I don't know why the brands don't use these. These are just cheap ones off eBay. And the sprayers are better than half the sprayers I've got in my fucking collection. Anywho, Cuir Ottoman. I remember this being very different to what it was described to me as. On a stick anyway. So we'll see what it's like on skin. Iris. Iris and almost a kind of licorice kind of thing. Dry, papery iris. Papyrus? No, not papyrus. Resinous. Dry though, dry as all fuck. Jesus. Almost a little rubbery. It must have labdanum in it. But it's a good iris, it's a good quality iris. It's leaning in the direction of this little rascal, Iris Cendre, which has also got a very dry, papery iris. This has got a note in it that reminds me of a fruit pastel, almost a blackcurrant kind of thing. Don't ask, I don't know why, but I'm getting that. You know how they've got like a chewy, rubbery kind of vibe? And the purple black ones are always the nicest ones. I won't hear otherwise. This has definitely got that kind of thing. I don't rate this as highly as what some people do. I hear fucking people wax lyrical about this. And for me, it's all right. It's good. It's different. But it's not great. It's not a great perfume. Do you know what I mean? It's not a great perfume at all. No, I don't want this to get twisted. It's very well made and the ingredients are fucking very good as well. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't like it to the extent to which it has been lauded for me. You know? I don't see it. It may change in the dry down. Apparently a huge leather. But to me, I'm getting papery iris. I'm getting this kind of rubbery, sweet rubbery, almost dark fruit kind of vibe. You know? It's a lot better on skin than it is on paper. I'm getting resins, you know, like a benzoin, like a chewy resin. I could definitely say this is a lot better than a lot of other fragrances of this type, like an ambery, leathery kind of thing, you know, but it's not in the same, it's not stratospheric, it's not generational, as the kids say, as, it's not generational like Amber Sultan. It's unfair to compare fragrances to Amber Sultan because it's like the benchmark, it's the top, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm surprised. It's not massive either. A lot of people saying these fragrances are huge on them. I just don't get that. I don't get hugeness from them at all, you know? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Again, it's good. It's very good. Don't think I'll be getting a bottle. Don't think I'll be getting a bottle at all. I want to say licorice, but it's not a licorice. It's got this like, kind of like it's like this balsamic, rubbery, purple kind of smell, you know, like a Roundtree's fruit pastel. Rubbery, chewy, dark, a little bit fruity. So I'll go back over the 4. I've been doing this for about 22 minutes now, so we'll go back over them. We'll see what's happening. And then I'll get back to you in some time and finish off the series, see if I decided to buy anything or not. So, Fougere Bengale. Fougere, a little bit different. The hay note gives it that kind of green, dry, different vibe, you know? Tobacco, hay. It's a Fougere but different. I'm getting the lavender a bit more now, smooth, creamy, you know? It's very nice, it's very well made. Aziyadé. Sweet, spicy, warm, deep. Beautiful. It's meant to evoke a place, isn't it? I'll be interested to see how this dries down, which obviously I'm going to get to see later on, off camera. It's got this spiciness. This is very intriguing. The BO vibe has gone. It's gone about 95% gone, but there's still this kind of threat lurking. You know, when you make eye contact with someone that you don't like, and you both quickly move away, but it strikes you both, and it puts you up on a little bit of alert. That's what I feel alerted by the warmth, like that BO vibe. I feel like it's just waiting for us to like look away first, you know, so we can come and get us, attack us. Musc Tonkin. If you like musk fragrances, you should definitely try this because there's a lot going on here. It's not just it's a musk accord, and there's a lot gone into the musk accord, and it's very well made and built, and it makes sense. It's just not for me. It's not clean per se, but it's not dirty either. It's got this kind of half and half, like this balance to it. It's very clever. It's very good. I do appreciate it, you know. And then back to Cuir Ottoman. Papery, rubbery, a little bit sweet. You know, there's something sweet in here. The leather's starting to come through a bit more now, like a brown warmth kind of thing. It's good. They're all good, you know. There's no bad fragrances here. I don't think there's been a bad fragrance, apart from Iskander, which I really don't like. But I think the bottle I had must have gone because the must have gone off because the sample was a lot more verdant, you know. I don't know if that's a word, is it? Is verdant a word? It was much more like strident. Verdant's a word, yeah. It's just not the word I was looking for. It was strident. Cuir Ottoman's a good fragrance. I don't know. I'll probably try this again on skin. I'll be trying these. I'll be doing different things away from this. This is just like a first impressions sort of thing. Everybody goes through first impressions when they're smelling fragrances, which is why I do these. It's a discovery series. That's what these are for, to discover, you know. Sorry. So, with all of that said, if you've stayed this long, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Please let me know what you think. I appreciate it. I like hearing from you. And we will see if I decide to buy any bottles from this line. I'll do a wrap up. Either way, whether I do or I don't. But we'll see. Thanks very much, everybody. See you later.